Assalamu alaikum friends. Today we are having a special topic to be discussed. It is discover yourself. Let us begin. External influences actually always dictate us in who we are and what our identity should be. Since we have been created by Almighty with unique characteristics, unique interests, and unique talents. When our interests are different, when our characteristics are different, and when our talent is different, so why should we be like others? And why should we allow others to dictate about us who we should be and what our identity should be? We should never allow others to put their feet in our shoes, and we should never ever let our feet to be put in others' shoes. So we have to see by ourselves what we are fit for, what is our true self, and how can we manage these things? How can we actually know who we are? For this, we must have a self-discovery process. How can we do it? Let us think upon it. First and foremost thing is we have to meet ourselves. In this world, we meet friends, we meet relatives, we spend time with parents, with our siblings, with other people, we spend time in bazaars, everywhere. But do we spend sufficient time with ourselves? Let us ponder upon this. No, we don't. Even whenever we are alone, we again spend time with computers, laptops, mobile phones, listening music, that we are allowing distractions to overcome us. Then how can we find time to discover ourselves? For this, we have to manage time, we have to be comfortable with spending time alone. Spending time alone without these distractions, without mobile phone, without people surrounding us, without people dictating us, and without loud music that doesn't allow us to meet ourselves. So, allow yourself to be open and honest to you. If I will allow myself to be open and honest to you, I'll be asking myself what I am doing, what I have been doing, whatever I am doing, whether it is right or it is wrong. Shall I need to correct my ways? Shall I need to go on and on? Shall I need to speed up my these journey? All these things need time, but it will only be realized when I will find time to meet my true self. So I need to give myself the time or the chance to realize where I have wronged. If I have wronged somewhere, yes, I have wronged at many times because I have always been seeking validation from others. I have always been seeking praises from others. I was never satisfied with my true self. Whatever I have done, it is right. So I need to correct my ways. And another thing which I need to do is check in with my true self. What is checking in with my true self? We often go on purpose with our friends and we make enough this hustle and bustle there. We spend quality time as we call it. But that is not quality time. Quality time is only one where you are getting time to meet yourself. Have we ever gone to a coffee shop all alone? Have we ever gone for a date with ourselves? Have we ever gone for a lunch at some restaurant? Have we ever gone all alone to a picnic spot? And have we ever sat alone on a picnic spot? Yes, let us give it a try. If we go somewhere to a picnic spot where we can sit all alone, you can take a book with you, and we can take some plain paper and some pen with us, then we can reflect what we have been doing. Are we true to ourselves? We have spent enough time, we have spent enough span of our life. Have we done everything right, or we need some modifications? It can be only realized when we spend time with ourselves. So whenever we check in, all alone with our this isolation, with our loneliness, we will find time to meet ourselves. So this would be our true self when we will be making introspection, what we have done till this date and where we need certain corrections. And more things are there. We have to reflect at that moment about our social contacts, our society, what we are doing in the society, whether our role is positive or negative, whether we are emotionally strong or weak, whether we are having more positive and less negatives, or we are having it is reciprocal. So we have to reflect upon our activities in the all realms, social, ethical, and other things. When we will be reflecting upon all these things, we will come with a new list that we need to have certain time spent upon these things so that we can correct ourselves. For example, we may this time realize that we are going with our ego. We need to correct it. We have to be humble at different times. We need to be going with these things. So we have to follow our instincts. When we are alone, we may follow our instincts. We may say our heart, whatever we may speak our mind, and we'll be having more and more time with ourselves. When we spend quality time with ourselves, we'll be getting ourselves corrected. We'll be having a talk, direct talk, self-talk. We'll be talking to our soul, our real soul. And another thing which we need to correct is we have to celebrate our accomplishments. Now we'll be thinking, what accomplishments do we have? What achievements do we have? We need not wait for bigger achievements. Everybody has having some achievement. My achievement would be routine for others, but that doesn't mean I don't have this achievement. I am a person who is living average life, but someday I will be doing something above average. That would be my achievement. For example, I have passed my examination with a first division. It is my achievement. Someday I have passed NET examination in 2004. That is my achievement. But why don't I recall to my mind, yes, this was my achievement. So there could be so many achievements which needs to be celebrated. When you celebrate these little achievements, you'll be motivated to do bigger achievements in future. So never look with content, never scold your smaller achievements. Give them proper weightage. And when we'll be giving proper weightage to these things, because they belong to us, we'll be coming closer to our true self. And second thing is that we must never edit or filter our true self to fit in others' interests, to fit in others' standards. We have our own standards. We have our own obligations to fulfill. We have our own standards. Why should we wait others' validation? Why should we try to edit our profile? Why should we try to edit our true self, filter our true self so that others will appreciate us? No, we must have our standards and we have to follow them because God has created us unique. I have been created unique. Nobody else in the world is like me. When I should not be like others, why should others be like me? So I have to be my true self. And other things which I need to do with me, that is, I should not compromise with the things that matter for. I should always follow my heart, and you should follow your heart. You should always speak your mind. I should speak my mind. I should stick to my principles if they are really true principles of mine. If there isn't any kind of conspiracy with them, if they are true to my mind, if they are giving me peace, I should go with them. I should never try to be somebody else, and somebody else should never try to be like me. This way we can discover ourselves. This way we can know who we actually are. So let us be honest. Let us be honest to ourselves. Let us find out who we are and celebrate what we are. Thank you. Have a joyful day.